Okay, well, first of all, obviously the month of October hasn't quite gone the way you guys would like, but you've still got your destiny in your hands. How is the team kind of um, holding up mentally and psychologically with sort of that duality of the difficult run, but also knowing that it's still in your control?
Yeah, I think obviously the heads were down a bit after the last week and the results, but as you say, it's all in our hands still. I think football's beautiful like that. It's given us a chance, and if we win, we're in. So I think we're just looking at it as like another playoff game. So everyone's really excited for it.
And what have you guys maybe been changing or focusing on this week to try and bounce back to get the result you need? What have you been doing that maybe you weren't before that may have caused some of the lesser results?
I don't know. We keep doing more of the same, but I think this week we've put a lot of emphasis on just winning your duels and being concentrated for 90 minutes. I think we're trying to get back to how we were early in the season and how we were competing and putting chances away as well.
And so coach has mentioned just now that the 4 matches y'all have lost, team hasn't played bad, but y'all have had a few bad moments that have cost you those matches. So, do you agree what coach is saying, and second of all, how do you get rid of those few bad moments that have hurt you in those last 4 matches?
Yeah, I think he's spot on there. I think all of those games have been right in there, and we've not been outplayed and outforced. So yeah, it's just about trying to concentrate for 90 minutes and get out of those little mistakes that are costing us at the moment.
With those mistakes, I mean, obviously you're never going to want to let them happen, but particularly early in the season, you kind of think, we're still getting used to things, we're still gelling as a team like that, so there may be excused a little more. Is it more frustrating later in the season when you make those mistakes? Or are you kind of beating yourself up more and saying, we should be better by now, we shouldn't be allowing these? Is there a difference?
Yeah, potentially. I think you've always got an excuse at the start of the season, but no, I think it's more frustrating than anything just because we're being punished for those mistakes. I think football, you're full of mistakes, everyone makes mistakes, and at the moment we're just getting caught and getting punished with them, and it's costing us points. So hopefully that's all out of our system on Saturday.
10th anniversary year, it's been what a ride, special. Like, what does it mean to be part of the SFC in this whole season?
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster of a year. I think we've had some really good moments and some really frustrating and some bad moments, but I think we're really excited to come back here for the last home game with the chance to put ourselves in the playoffs. So it'll be a good night.
And how's the focus level this week? Kind of business as usual, or is there something else in the air that's going on?
There's definitely an edge, I think, this week. Obviously, with the importance of the weekend, I think everyone's raring to go, and there's been a good competitive edge in training, so I think everyone's really excited.
And also, this will be a chance you play the second time this year, you play your intrastate rival El Paso you beat earlier this year, and you have a chance to win the Copa, besides clinching a playoff berth, taking home the Copa Tejas Cup. So does that also add more incentive to you and the team?
Yeah, of course. I think first and foremost we're focused on making the playoffs, and then if we win the game, then obviously that's a big bonus too. But yeah, I think the game earlier in the year with El Paso as well as pre-season was fiery, and there's a good rivalry between the two teams. So yeah, it should be interesting.
Can you describe this week in one word?
Important.
Thank you.